Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about sorghum, and I have a list of specific tips and ideas that will hopefully help you out when you're using sorghum. And this may be helpful whether you're new to using it or whether you're a long-time enjoyer of the grain sorghum. So give this a try. The list is long, and I've got two videos on this. This is the part 1 video. I'll have a link to the part 2 video below in the description box. Make sure that you check them both out so you can get the entire list. Now, there are different forms of sorghum that can be used in different ways. First tip here is whole grain sorghum. Includes the whole grain with all three parts, the bran, the endosperm, and the germ. Whole grain sorghum can be boiled or steamed and enjoyed alone or added to salads, side dishes, soups, stews, pilafs, grain bowls, or even main dish recipes. Pearled grain sorghum has had the bran and some of the germ removed. It's softer than the whole grain variety. Pearled sorghum goes well in soups. There's also popped or popping sorghum that is smaller, sweeter, and more nutrient dense than popcorn. It has fewer calories and less fat. It can be popped in the microwave or on the stove. It can also be purchased already popped. Flaked sorghum is also available. It's similar to other grains like oats. Flaked sorghum is delicious as a cereal and in baked goods like granola bars and cookies. If you're new to using sorghum, it's a chewy, gluten-free grain that works well in grain bowls, salads, soups, stews, pilafs, side dishes, main dishes, and even baked goods. You name it, you can include sorghum in there. It can be cracked and used as a porridge or in a risotto-like dish. It can even be popped like popcorn, like I mentioned in the last tip. Sorghum syrup is a natural sweetener made from the stalks of sweet sorghum. It's similar to molasses, although it tastes even sweeter. It's actually lower in total calories than molasses, but higher in fructose, giving it a sweet flavor. Sorghum syrup can be used in baked goods and desserts. Typically, it can be substituted for molasses on a 1-to-1 basis. But if you find sorghum syrup to be too sweet, just reduce the amount of the syrup while slightly increasing the amount of other liquid in your recipe. To help make sorghum easier to digest, it can be soaked for 8 hours or overnight before being cooked. Note that pre-soaking sorghum is really not mandatory, but it may be helpful for those with digestive issues. Discard the soaking water and boil it in 3 times more fresh water than sorghum for about an hour or until it's tender. Then drain off the excess water. Soaked sorghum may also be cooked in a rice steamer or slow cooker. As I mentioned earlier, whole grain sorghum can be popped like popcorn. Place 1/2 cup of whole grain popping sorghum into a small paper bag. Fold down the top of the bag and lay the bag flat in a microwave with the fold facing down. Cook on high for 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the strength of your microwave, or until there are more than 10 seconds between pops. Remove the bag from the microwave and sprinkle lightly with salt or other toppings of your choice and enjoy. I do hope this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. Stay tuned for the part 2 video in this series. Bye for now.